Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 166. My name's Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Mistletoe, for the introduction. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. Saturday, April 15th, a wonderful day, a day of really outstanding growth, folks. Total vault accounts on the rise, as always, 4,457 vault accounts. Sheesh. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, never a day going backwards, my friend. It is always going up. 884,386 BUSD. And something that really stands out, ILC reserves, folks, 480,604 BUSD. The smart money is coming in. We think the releases, the press release that's been going around Benzinga and a lot of the publications where smart money likes to sit and see what's happening in the crypto world, are hearing about this mobile application, about this amazing project called Arkfi, with an unforkable community, sustainable system that is here for the long term. Spark price pool, 548.64 ARK. And my friends, here live today, we're going to find the 118th Spark Prize winner. If you're wondering, that's a street value of that prize of $3,138.34. That ARK is going to be deposited directly into the ARK Vault account of that one winner. And they're going to go instantly, immediately into Nitro mode here on the ARK, earning exponentially more ARK every single day. NDV shooting through the roof with that 548 ARK. By the time we go ahead and release it, it should be even bigger. Fantastic state of the ARK, folks. And we are getting ready for adding more components, fiat on and off ramps to the mobile application, to the D app, to make a frictionless process for all of the new investors around the globe, my friends, to be able to come and join us. The easier we make it, the bigger we will grow, and the more smiling faces we'll have here on board the ARK. Stay tuned. Join us as we're going to be going on another AMA tour, going back to a lot of those Telegram groups and Discord groups, and telling them the story, showing them the numbers. ARK continues to be number one, my friends. And there's now, last time I checked, 204 DApps in the space offering high yield. They're not even coming close to what the ARK is doing. We're going to turn it over to Brett Nordin. Hope you're doing well, sir. We'd love to hear from you.
Doing great. Thank you. Yeah, great growth and amazing response so far to the mobile web app. And I know Scripto King's been busy. He and I went back and forth a little today and built out a priority list. So he's got a clear direction on the new features that he's going to be releasing over time here. And that's kind of how we, would like to stage it. So we did the initial release with the DAO, cleared up a lot of the bug fixes and little things that need to get tweaked. More of the errors in the system, I would say, just things that weren't operating correctly. And now we're going to get into the, after the public launch, now we're getting into the phase where we're going to start adding new features. And, without rolling out the app to the public right away or giving it too much breadth, I think that's really smart. And I think we've got a really good process now for when we go to launch our new utilities. Start with the DAO, work through any of the initial bugs, find out what the community thinks about not only the product but also the features and how can we enhance things quickly, and then build a short-term roadmap for new feature requests, and then start to roll that out while the public's starting to use the product already. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I think that's worked really well. In concert with that, we had the press release go out, so we're going to be doing the marketing, the social media push. We have a Medium article, Catalyst, published for us, which was great. Bizy Dips and Max Power also helped with that, which was huge. And so with these different marketing elements happening at the same time of a very smooth launch that's been somewhat time tested through our DAO, I think that's going to make a big difference in how it's perceived by, not only just our community, but also the other investors in the space. They see that we're serious. We have a professional way of doing these and handling a launch process. And I think that goes a long way. So yeah, that's what we're working on. And in the background, as you mentioned, the on and off ramps, we are signed, sealed, and getting ready to deliver. There's a lot of work left to do, but the major components are there. And now it's a matter of just, blocking and tackling and executing on the front end. So yeah, there's quite a bit of work to do, and we'll be sharing and releasing those roadmap details here shortly. I haven't had a chance yet to go through our roadmap presentation, but at first glance, I think you and I, kind of did a high level look at it, and it's beautiful. So we're excited about that. We may put a little more detail into it. We need to secure some dates up, and then that'll be our next conversation piece. And we'll use components of that roadmap discussion for our AMA tours as we're going out there and really reintroducing ARK now with a bunch of data, a shiny big community, and some real data to back up what we're saying. When you mentioned when you first go out with the AMAs, and we were pre-launch for most of them, or just newly launched, so we didn't really have anything to stand behind other than a white paper and you and I gabbing for a while. And so now it's a much more credible conversation. They could see that what we've built in a short period of time, what we're going to build in another short period of time, and now we're bringing in the big guns. We got the legacy NFT, which is going to be a DeFi utility NFT. So that's going to be a huge conversation to have, and I think we'll bring people that were on the sidelines, not only into the ROI DApp, but also the legacy NFTs. So.
Absolutely. So fantastic opportunity in front of us. And I know we're enjoying every day, every moment of this process here of creating what's happening on the ARK. We don't want to be in it anywhere else, folks. So with that, Mr. Mistletoe, would you be kind enough to do the all aboard for us? Let's look at that Medium article. I'm super bullish about it. I really, really like also the whole press release. We should take a look at that too, maybe tomorrow when Coach Brad is back here with us. Brett really put a masterpiece together, and we're seeing it really having an effect as we're seeing really some nice growth that we hadn't seen actually just in a couple of days, but it just keeps going further and further to the upside.
Atlas, I'm going to be honest, I would love to share my screen and read this, but I don't have a premium Medium article, so I can't actually read the article. I don't know if anyone else has a premium Medium article that wants to read it, but I can't even see what the content is. But we do have a video. We have 2 videos we could watch if we want.
All right, let's do that because I'm not going to be able to multitask and read and set up Spark at the same time. It's just not going to happen.
For sure. I'm going to give you the option. We got Crypto Fergie, or we got a new video from Ohio Crypto and DeFi.
We just did Fergie, I think, was it a day or 2 ago?
Yeah.
So let's go with Ohio, please. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's do it. All right. Give me a second.
Hope everyone's enjoying the chart analysis and the many pumps that DeFi and inflation bring us.
Yeah, Z, I'm certainly enjoying and checking them out and learning as well, because it's always learn when things are on the move. You can kind of map things out. So it's always exciting when things are going up. Everything.
When things are down, we reallocate our information to the many mainnets, and then when things are bullish, we're like, what is the next launch? What is the next idea launch pad? All these good stuff.
Sorry, guys, I'm not sure what's going on. We're going to have to choose a different video. It is pulling up a different link. Bear with me.
No worries, sir. Does anyone in the meantime have a question or a comment?
Basically, we have become really famous, and folks from traditional finance are thinking, what is this ARK app all about? What is this? What's going on? And then they DM the team. Good times.
Okay, guys, so we're going to have to watch a Crypto Fergie video today. The other video is not working for some reason, but this is a new video, and it's, as Raphael was excited about, he actually goes into the ATM and pulls out his ARK profits into cold hard cash. So this will be an exciting one.
Show me the money.
What's up, everyone? It's Crypto Fergie here. It's Friday, guys, and that can only mean one thing. You know what happens on a Friday. It's payday, so it is. I'm just making sure that I'm recording because I would hate to do this video and not be recording. So, guys, we're going to be covering ARK today, but today's payday, and ARK allows you to pay yourselves. It encourages you to pay yourselves. So we're going to go through the whole procedure of doing that, taking it from the swap page, the currency to my MetaMask wallet or Rabby wallet that I use, then sending it across to crypto.com. Then we're going to take a journey to that ATM machine. I'm going to draw out the cash. We're going to do that whole procedure in this video, so there will be a wee bit of cutting and editing done in it. So bear with me, because you know me, I am not your financial advisor. Do your own research before you part with any of that hard-earned cash. All right, guys, let's dive right in. This is the main page. So it is, as you can see, we have something like 4,418 vault users. This is growing daily, guys. Do not miss this opportunity. I don't think you will miss this opportunity, because do you know what? The price stays in around 571 all the time. And that's the beautiful thing about it. You earn your passive income by the amount of Arkfi you earn per day. Okay, let's take a wee look at my office where I'm at. So my timer has ran out, so it has. So I have 18.11 ARK. That has a straight value of $103, guys. $103.41. This produces me every day, and that only goes up. This was $100 yesterday. Now it's $103 today. It's going to be $106 tomorrow, because of the beautiful 2%, the Goldilocks place where you want to be. The 2%, and you keep that maintained with your NDV. Basically, add new fresh capital. So this is growing daily, so it doesn't stay there. So it's going to be 106, 109 the following day and the following day. So we're doing compound 60, withdraw 40. I'm doing this for the duration of the month. Then next month, May, I'm going to be doing compound, and we're going to be withdrawing into the vault again, and we're also going to be building up our position in the foundation also to get one of those legacy NFTs. Alright, guys, enough rambling for me. Let's get this here allocated, and then we're going to swap, sell the tokens, put them into our Robbie wallet, send them across to the crypto.com, and then we're going to get all that juicy stuff done. Okay guys, instant 5.2 Gwei. It's going to cost me 47 cents. I'm happy with that. Proceed. Then I gotta sign it off on the ledger. I always tell everybody to get a ledger. The link will be in the description. So I'm signing that off now. So compound 60, 40% withdraw. Transaction submitted. There you go, and it's away. So now I have 915 ARK, so I'm on my way to the 1000 ARK. I never thought I would actually get there this quick. I have DCA'd a little bit along the way, so I have. And this has paid me 780 ARK. 280 ARK I've withdrawn, 406 has went back in. So that's a really, really incredible place to be when you've got 2%. So 4,400, this has paid me out since January, which is absolutely crazy. But anyway guys, let's get the swap done. So we go to the swap page. As you can see, my ARK balance will populate here. So I have 31 ARK. I'm going to sell every one of them now. Now before you write it in the comments, this is a DApp that wants you to ROI. Because when you ROI, you do not be as stressed, or you do not be as emotional about the whole project. And the project, the tokenomics are built around you to allow you to do this, because you gotta pay yourself. I don't care what anybody says, you gotta pay yourself. So that's gonna give me $154. I'm selling that right now. This is gonna pay me out in BUSD. It's not gonna pay out in BNB, so we have to do a little swap stuff for that later on. So I'm going for an instant again. It's cost me 71 cents. So let's proceed. And I'm gonna sign it off in the ledger again. I have a friend that is going to watch this video because I know he's interested in this, and if you're one of those people, this should be a useful video to show you how to get your cryptocurrency into the real world fiat currency, which is basically fiat currency. It's fake money, like so, but it still be used. So I'm all about wanting to be my own bank. So what I gotta do now, guys, I need to go to my Robbie wallet, because I usually send the BNB to my crypto.com. So what I want to do, I want to swap. You can change this up here. I was using 1 inch, but it didn't seem to work, so I'm using OX. So grab that. I'm already on it. Make sure you're on the Binance Smart Chain. So here, it'll be on Ethereum, so you have to go to BNB. We want to swap out our BUSD $154 worth, and we want to receive it in BNB. BNB, we just go max. So that's going to give me 0.46. So we're going to have to prove this, because this is a new swap I use, so it's going to ask me twice. Approve. This video might be slightly long, guys, so if you're used to this, it's okay if you want to hang around, but if you're new here, you probably will find this interesting. So I like to just hit instant, guys. I'm not prepared to wait. I want to get this done, so I'm going to sign that off again on the ledger, which means nobody can touch my finances, only me. That's that transaction submitted. So we're going to do the actual swap now. So it's going to cost 48 cents. So we're good to go. I'm going to do instant again. Proceed. So that should swap $154 into BNB. And guys, from the 19th of April on, we're getting super fiber broadband. So I'm going to start doing the lives then, so I am, because I noticed when I was doing lives before that my camera was very glitchy. So we're looking forward to that. We have a few people that we're going to connect with and do the lives with. So, and it's going to be about ARK. So we're really looking forward to that after the 19th of April. So watch out for that, guys. So this is went through. So it has. So what we want to do here, we want to go, and I need to swap that out because I want to send that to my crypto.com. So we're going to swap. No, sorry, I'm not. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here and then I'm going to edit the next bit in. So we are. So see you in the next wee bits. We will. Okay, guys, so we're back. So I've got the phone up on the screens that we have. So this is my phone. This is my crypto.com. So what we want to do when we want to transfer from the Robbie wallet to crypto.com. So we want to go deposit. We want to deposit crypto. We're going to deposit BNB. As you can see, this wallet address that ends in CCCA6. We want to copy that. I've already done that, so I have. And so what we want to do now, we want to grab this. Go to Robbie. So we're going to send. And we paste the address in here. Okay, that's the wallet address pasted in, if that's even a word. So what we want to do, we want to send our BNB. So we have 0.4. Let me see what we're going to send. 0.4. Sometimes you can see in this wallet when you haven't sent to this address before, you need to approve it if you want to whitelist it. So I put my password in. Grant temporary permission. Let's go. So we're going to send that to crypto.com and then we're going to watch it jump in and we're going to use the magic of editing so that you aren't waiting super long time as this happens. We're going to go instant, make sure everything's okay, go to the right address. You gotta just double check your address, guys. It's one of the things that you do double check. BNB. So as you can see it starts with OXA973, OXA973 and ends in CCA6. Proceed. And I'm going to verify that on the ledger. Sorry guys, this video is going to be a bit long, but it's more of a teaching type. It's not information. It's not financial advice, but it will be informative today, so it will. Something a wee bit different and more what I want to get into to help people navigate the waters of crypto. So that transaction is complete. So with the magic of editing, guys, we will start to see this come into, if we go to wallet, here, this balance is sitting at, Binance balance from crypto.com, sitting at 101. So that should go to 240. Yeah, $241. So we just wait for that to come in. So there you can see we now have a pending deposit to come in. Usually a couple of minutes after that it will hit your wallet balance. I like to just scroll down sometimes and just let it do its thing. So BNB deposit confirmed. Gotta refresh it, refresh. There you go. So that was pretty quick. So that's $280 I have now. So what I want to do now, I want to go to put it onto my card. So I gotta change this here out to what the currency I work in, which is British pounds. Confirm. Back. So as you can see, it's 229. So I want to go to card, which is in the bottom right. Then I want a top-up card. No, I gotta do something different first. I gotta sell the B&B because it used to be I could have grabbed the B&B and swapped it for fiat currency, but I gotta do it a different route now. So we go to our wallet, go to Binance. So what I want to do, I want to sell that. I want to sell it for GB wallet. It's going to go to my GB wallet. So I just click on the B&B where it says 10 B&B, and then you can grab your max down here. So I'm going to sell that. It's going to cost you 0.7 B&B. So confirm. I got to use my thumbprint. So you've sold 0.733 B&B. Tap anywhere to get going again. So what we want to do, we want to go back. We want to go to card on the bottom right. I want to top up my card. I already have £23.84 in it. So let's top up the card. So what we want to do, we want to grab it from, if you can see along the top, crypto wallet, fiat wallet, card. We want to go to fiat wallet. As you can see, my notifications are coming through for my trading. So we want to click on there. We want to grab the max, which is £188, and we're going to top up the card with that. If the fee is free, the amount is 183. We're going to confirm that. I have to fingerprint it again. You've topped up your 183, your card with £183, and that should hit the card when I refresh. So guys, I have £212 to spend today, which is something like $250. Which I am going to spend today, and I'm going to use it for real world things. So do not be afraid to pay yourself. This is what this whole ecosystem, Arkfi, is about. Next month, as I said, I'm going to probably start. I'm not going to take out in the month of May. I'm going to build my position even more because we're making $100 a day, so that can go back into the whole $100 a day. That's something like $3,000 a month. That will really build my position. I'm sitting something like $550, $250, $300 at the minute, so that's really going to ramp me up. So then June, July will be months that I'll probably have an NFT at that point. But guys, we're going to go to the next scene, is where I'm going to take the cash out. I'm going to show you how to, well, you all know how to go to ATM machine, but I want to actually have this video that rolls right through. We actually see the cash in my hand. Okay everyone, we're at the ATM machine. As you can see, we've got our crypto.com card. Let's put that in. It ain't going to be let you see my pin, so we just go here. Okay, cash withdrawal. Sorry for the sound, guys. So we're going to withdraw 200. Okay, so I nearly made a mistake there with the pin. And no, we don't want a receipt. Oh, I took the card. And then we get our beautiful cash, fiat currency that keeps us going. So that's how it's done. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a wee bit more something different than what I normally do, where I just show what I'm doing. I wanted to make this a wee bit more informative because I have a friend who asks me, how do you do this? So I thought I would make a video about it. So we went through the whole journey of getting it from your platform to your crypto.com card or whatever card you use, taking it to the ATM machine, pulling out the cash and using your crypto for real world assets. This is the beautiful thing with passive income, and this is why I believe Arkfi has set the standard in this whole DeFi space. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to leave a sub, Hit me up with a sub, leave a comment, always hit the like button. That's it for me. Crypto Fergie out. See you in the next one.
Awesome video from Crypto Fergie showing us how to cash out our ARK profits. Gotta love it.
Woo, yeah, let's get this crypto, baby.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right, let's do the Toad spin the wheel.
Let's do it. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. I know that video really resonated with me because my dad always asked me, well, how do you get your crypto into fiat? How do you get it to actual cash? Well, there you go. That's how you do it.
I hear you're pretty low, Mr. Toad. So what happened on your end?
Is that a little better?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There we go.
All right, folks. It is that time again. We are going to do the drawing for the All Aboard contest. How many folks do we have that signed up and participated?
61 entries. I do want to thank everyone today for entering because it was a big one. We had over 20 tasks to finish. So thank you for everyone that battled through that. It was a lot. So yeah, thank you. If anyone doesn't know what is going on here, this is our daily sweep widget where we host YouTubers and Medium article writers and all content creators every day here live on the podcast. We'll have a sweep widget link where we post at the end of the podcast every single day. It takes about 2 to 5 minutes of your time. You go through all the tasks on the list, and that's how you get your name on this lovely wheel right here for your chance to win $50 to $100 worth of BUSD. Oh yeah, make sure you get on this list. It doesn't take very much time. Just incorporate it into your daily routines and your daily ARK allocations, and you can get some extra cash. Boost that NDV.
Fantastic. I mean, I got FOMO, man. I'm going to go do this myself, but they don't let me play the game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. On the count of 3, Mr. Mistletoe. 2, 1.
Another winner, Jane Alt 181. Congratulations. That is a second time winner. She's entered in every single day, so that is awesome to see those people win. And I know she is from the Philippines as well, so that is going to go a long way for her.
Absolutely. And for everyone that participated and didn't win, tomorrow is another opportunity and the day after that. So please do get involved. This is what organic growth is about, supporting the content creators here on the ARK. The dollars are better spent on our community and these great efforts of these folks that are not paid shillers. They're genuine investors who have put their own money into ARK and are enjoying the great benefits of being here, of growing, being on the right side of the printers, compound interest galore, my friends. Sailing on the ARK, calm, cool, and collected. And yeah, let's do what a lot of the folks here love to do every single day, and it's their opportunity to win the Spark Prize, another massive prize. And bear with me as we get the screen share going correctly. It is a little buggy at times. Does it happen to you too, Mistletoe, or it always shares your screen always?
No, sometimes
right away.
It's a little bit buggy, yeah.
Yeah, happens to me quite a lot, but it's working now. And I think we are ready to make it happen. Got the second cold storage. It has already defrosted. Gonna go ahead and fire that, but as we go ahead and get ready to do that, let's put some music. Let's sit back, relax, and get pumped up. 1 second. Is the music box working better?
I mean,
Because
we
it
didn't
was
have any
pretty clear.
stuttering for the video, right? I'm talking to Sergio right now, and I'm almost wondering if it's something to do with how intense the music is or how much is going on. I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out.
So that's a negative?
Is a negative, I guess, yes.
Oh, okay. No worries, sir. So we won't want to. We tried yesterday, but the videos are playing perfect. So
Yeah,
maybe
the video
there's
played great.
a glitch. And yesterday, too, the video played fantastic. So let's do it the old school way here, folks. And let's see who's going to win. This is your time, folks, to call out for Sparky before we go ahead and release it.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto.
All right, there it is, folks. We have tonight's lucky, very lucky winner. And their wallet ends in 26C4. And they're the lucky winner of 561.47 ARK, my friends. Congratulations. They're a first-time winner. You are officially in Nitro mode. Sheesh. Wow, that never gets boring. Never a dull Spark prize. We really know what a difference it makes for an investor here, whether they're a whale or a small investor. It just does wonders, makes them earn so much more. And as we do here for all first-time winners, we play their special jingle. Be careful, it's a bit loud. Watch your ears. Sheesh.
Yeah, let's get this crypto, baby.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
Happy days, folks. And with that, we're going to turn it over to our very own crypto DeFi expert, Mr. Z, to find out what's happening in crypto. The crypto Twitter's going crazy. Everybody's talking about the bull market. They've got their moon boots on. They got the helmets. Moon boys are in full force everywhere you look. Old ladies are buying Bitcoin again. Sheesh. Fill us in. What's going on, Mr. Z?
Yeah, my phone has never buzzed so much in a week that it has over the year. And everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and they're asking me if it's going to moon to 100K right now, Atlas. What do I tell them, Atlas? They're bugging me.
Sell. Not financial advice, but we know what happens when the FOMO hits and the greed indicator is going through the roof. It almost looks like one of the gauges. You want to show it to them again? The fear and greed index, my friend, because it is starting to really show some major FOMO going on. James at the water cooler. Oh, he's buying the top again. And you know what happens? We always hear him a week later crying, but hey, we could just pump to 1 million. Who knows? But yeah, it almost looks like a meter here at ARK, but you know, our NDV and our meters are way different. I mean, Satoshi doesn't pay 2% every single day, my friend. The ARK does.
Yeah, absolutely. From what we see from the fear and greed indexes, people are currently holding their bags, expecting another 2-3x from here. And when you see greed, that means sell. When you see fear in the markets and things are dipping, that's when you buy. Like that's how this indicator needs to be accumulated. But it's meant for retail, so that's why you see the names and stuff. So it should be like greed should be changed to take profit as a title, and fear should be taken as buy the dip. Right? Like this is where we are right now. Right now, people are FOMOing. People see a price of 30,000 on Bitcoin. And what I usually do is I take it down to like the macros. So like when you look into it from like a daily perspective, right, it looks like an accumulation stage. I wouldn't say we're at any given time of like, you can say a 40, 50K reach. I think, right, this is the year of accumulation. There's a bunch of things happening around the world, and we should stay cautious. And if you're in profit and you're looking at the chart, and your wallets on the bank, on Zerion and stuff is looking bullish, and you're up on your tokens, please take your profits. So that's as much technicals as we will advise anybody here. Let's get into the news. So we looked into fear and greed index. There's some airdrop news. If you guys, a really cool thing happened, Atlas, basically in our Discord. If you look into the roles, you can say category, what you'll find is that ARK Airdrop Army has one of the highest you can say role requests and an affiliation in our Discord. We're currently 94 members now on the airdrop army. So looking really, really bullish. People are super interested to learn what's going on in DeFi and actually not go into moon boy mood, but look into test nets and stuff. So we are covering the best layer 1s and layer 2s. And currently, if you guys go into the Sui channel, you will see that Crypto Colin, one of our good new mods, has posted a whole Sui airdrop document. And if you go click that, he's worked really hard building it because of my demands. But this is how it looks. It's a step-by-step plan with screenshots, with where to go and what sort of things to do within the Sui network. Because Sui testnet is testnet 3 is up now. And with that, we have to be on all the sort of testnet stuff and to earn our big airdrop. So all the instructions are there, like how to interact with testnets, how to join the right discords, what sort of you can say layers to use, things like Nojo Swap, Beefy, Sui Swap. All these things are basically things that you'll be doing on testnet. So thank you, Colin, for putting this all together. And yeah, so you can find that within the Sui airdrop channel. Let's get into the news now, guys. So it's been bullish, and I'm sure you guys have read enough on the bullish side of things and on the token metric side and fundamentals. But realize there's a big, outside crypto, there's a huge race going on in AI. Like we had AGI that came out, which was a freelanced AI bot that you could honestly download. It's a 4 GB file, and it basically has been making up the rings with how it's doing things. So it's a big run to AI. So I want to touch on the AI stuff a little bit. So Elon Musk reportedly plans AI startup to rival ChatGPT maker OpenAI. While Musk left board on OpenAI in 2018, the launch of the new AI startup will place Musk among other tech giants as Google and Microsoft to build next AGI. So yeah, like Elon is gonna start to get into the ringer of AI, and we're gonna be seeing his very own tools, because I think he has the Tesla bot. I mean, if you think about it, like all his sort of like portfolio are all AI companies in a way. Tesla is worked on algorithms with its sort of bots. So is the Tesla bot, and so is SpaceX. So we're going to see a bunch of news from Elon on this thing. So I'm going to read a little bit more here. Tech entrepreneur is reportedly developing plans to create an AI startup to compete with Thing. The revelation came after information surfaced that Musk is assembling a team of AI researchers and engineers. According to the Financial Times, while Musk left the board of OpenAI, the launch of new startup will place him among others as leaders. The report suggests that Musk is in talks with existing. So he's. This is the you can say advantage Musk has above all the others, is that he has already, as I said, 2 tech companies in SpaceX and Tesla. So he has an investor board. He has a bunch of talented engineers. So I'm looking forward to how he takes a turn on it. So he goes, a bunch of people are investing in it. It's real, and they're excited about it, right? So this is what's happening internally within SpaceX and Tesla. So that's the news on Elon, right? So we have Tesla covered. After this, there's news on Amazon. So Amazon has launched its new Bedrock AI service to take on Google and OpenAI. So Bedrock, another sort of keyword that you guys should keep an eye on, because this is now Amazon's sort of fit on AI. So AWS, Amazon Web Services, is launching Bedrock, an AI service that will allow users to build out generative models from A121 Labs, Anthropic, Stability AI, and Amazon. So yeah, this is the intro video that came out on Twitter on Amazon Web Services. I'm going to just play this.
Hello, everyone. I'm really excited to share some of the 4 new innovations in the space of generative AI. especially exciting among these innovations is Amazon Bedrock, which gives developers access to some of the leading foundational models so that they can build applications using generative AI quickly while keeping their data private and secure. With these kind of applications, we are excited to power the next wave of ML-powered applications. And for more information, please check out my blog.
Yeah, so do check out his blog on AWS, on Amazon Web Services, if you're following it on Twitter. And let's read a little bit here. So generative AI models such as ChatGPT have taken the technology world by storm. As they threaten to permeate the mainstream with the announcement of Bedrock, it's clear that Amazon is ready to go all in, just as big tech competitors Microsoft and Google have. Bedrock will allow Amazon Web Service users to build out generative AIs from foundation models. GPT-4 is an example of such a model, with ChatGPT being a generative AI application built on top of it. According to a blog post announcing the service, Bedrock is a serverless. Oh, that's interesting. Is a serverless experience where users can privately customize FMs with their own data and easily integrate and deploy them into their application. To coincide with Bedrock's launch, Amazon also announced Titan, which includes 2 new foundational models developed by Amazon Machine Learning. So yeah, Amazon and Elon Musk and Tesla and SpaceX have sort of entered the AI market, and I'm sure they're going to keep it open source. So we're going to see a bunch of more information on things. So I am going to cover Bedrock more and to see what they're building, because their GitHub is looking really, really exciting. So that's Titan and Bedrock there, Amazon's AI sort of use case. Let's continue. Now, like sort of there's an update in Sweden regarding Bitcoin mining. So what's happened in Sweden, if you are from Scandinavia, do look into moving your Bitcoin mining, you say approach to a more fair valued country, because what's happening in Sweden is not good. So it reads out here: Sweden drives final nail into the Bitcoin mining industry with tax hikes. The 6,000% increase in tax per kilowatts hour of energy ultimately destroys the industry in the country. They should be looking for more innovative ways. I mean, Norway, Scandinavia have been real fintech, you can say, countries. So for them to pass this is very, very oligarch-like. Sweden, the last remaining stronghold of Bitcoin miners in Europe, is abolishing tax incentives for data centers. I mean, like we heard in Arkansas, and we heard about Missouri being the new places in America for tax incentives for data centers, because data centers are what are building it's building the new generation of miners, AI sort of folks. It's building a bunch of real world use case, and yeah, so for Sweden to take such a hit, and I think this is also, if you take a macro level on this is also to do with what's happening in Europe overall, especially the war in Ukraine and what's going on with the energy crisis there. So we can cover that. So energy prices in Europe have spiked in the past year, largely in part due to the war in Ukraine, driving out Bitcoin miners. The northernmost region of Norway and Sweden were the last areas where the industry was still profitable and operating. Although the crowd has thinned out as they offer an ideal environment for data centers. Yeah, that's why I like countries like Iceland, Norway, Sweden, because it's because of the cool sort of atmosphere. It makes it cheaper and more accessible to have renewable energy. So for environments for data centers, cool and home to cheap hydroelectricity, but not even these remote parts of Europe remain unaffected by the energy crisis, which caused prices to increase and some miners to turn off their operations, at least partly in 2022. So based on the average electricity price last year, the tax hike could bring the all-in cost to almost 9 cents per kilowatt. That's a lot. That's a lot for a miner to take. So yeah, looking for ways out. I think we're going to see more migration of miners to South America and to states like Arkansas, where
It said 9 cents a kilowatt hour. Is that what it said?
Yeah, man. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
No, that's actually very, very cheap.
No, cheap for us, but compare this to like the previous prices in Norway, it was a fraction of this. That's why they were operating.
Oh, I mean, when the government's subsidizing energy costs, I mean that's why they were kicked out of China. The Bitcoin miners, they were having rolling blackouts through all China, and they subsidize. They're buying coal from Indonesia, Australia, and it just made logical sense. But I thought it was going to be something astronomical. That's not. I mean, you can find places where you're paying 22, 23 cents a kilowatt hour, but
oh boy,
yeah. I mean, that's that's probably close to what you're paid over there in the UK. So Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, it's something to really follow through. I think like there's going to be huge developments in Europe, especially with like Germany and Russia, and how we sort of depend on gas, and I think a bunch of countries have gotten rid of nuclear, so it makes it even tougher. But that's the reality right now, and we'll keep an eye on this for sure. So that's the update from Sweden and Norway. Let's continue with the news. So basically, there's a new House of Committee a draft on stablecoin bill that it's not been passed yet. It's a draft right now, but it's like these are signs of CBDC. It can't be any more clear where they're, as you say, the word subsidizing crypto in such a way where when their product comes out, it will be the ultimate. And so here it reads: the U.S. House Committee publishes draft stablecoin bill. The stablecoin bill is the major piece of crypto legislation in 2023. So the bill available on a committee hearing page represents the first major piece of crypto legislation to move in 2023. It creates definition for payment stablecoin issuers, echoing a term former Senator used when he introduced his own stablecoin in 2022. The bill also calls for a moratorium on new stablecoins that are backed by other types of tokens until a study can be conducted. The bill also calls for federal regulators to study the potential impact of a central bank digital currency issued by the Federal Reserve. So yeah, this is a draft right now. And I don't know if you folks are super interested in these things, but like when things like, you could say the TikTok S11 bill sort of draft came out, I sort of started to kind of read into it. And it's pretty interesting that like after TikTok, they want to have regulatory authority on all things from like apps that come out to cryptography projects to a bunch of other things that are like in the fintech industry. So it's right now, these are drafts, and hopefully democracy prevails and there isn't such an, you can say, a monopoly view on crypto the way we're seeing things in America, especially right now. Like things are getting very draconian. So that's the bill that's targeting stablecoins just in time for the CBDC. So that's the news there in the House Committee. Let's continue if I have any more news to touch in. There was this really cool editorial going. Let's see, you can say something.
Yeah, let's do the last one. We're way past our time because we had a conversation before we started the recording. So yeah, let's let this be the last one.
Okay. I'll be really quick. So sorry. So basically, this is what Shapeshift, crypto project CEO. So this is Eric Voorhees. So this is what he had to say after this last bill that got passed. He goes, "Fight between crypto and governments just getting started." He goes, they see it as a sort of this scammy area where they can come in and look like the heroes for cleaning up a mess. This is how like crypto is currently being looked right now because of a few bad players. Crypto overall is giving government authorities a place to say, okay, we're the sheriffs in town, and we're gonna try to fix this play. We're gonna try to clean up the mess, when that's like far from what's really going on, because because folks want crypto. So Vorigos has no doubt that crypto will ultimately win the battle for the hearts and minds of people in part because it is free from the restrictions on capital flow that are present in traditional finance systems. So he goes, capital goes from friction is least. In the crypto world, capital moves freely. It moves effortlessly. So yeah, big words, really bullish words from the CEO, Eric Voorhees. Yeah, that sort of concludes my DeFi session for today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Z. And we're going to go ahead and conclude tonight's podcast. We're going to stick around, do a Q&A after. We want to thank everyone that came out today to the podcast. Congratulations to the new Spark winner that's officially now in Nitro mode, as well as to the second-time winner of the All Aboard contest today. Fantastic day, great growth. We're seeing it all around, getting ready for so much more. The AMA tours that are going to be happening, and so many folks are going to see the ARK come back with tangible results, which is very important when it comes to investing. For the folks listening, we want to thank you for your participation through listening to the recording at a later time. We hope that you found it educational as well as entertaining. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. Folks, have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Let's get this crypto.